PC Perspective's Computex 2010 coverage is brought to you by OCZ Technology.
First thing I'd like to show you is our new Graphite Series 600T case. This is a mid-tower case, but it's really more of a full tower case inside. So let me show you some of the things that we've got here. So looking inside the case here, you can see it's got quite a lot of space in it. Here's the longest video card that we could come up with, and you can see there's still plenty of room. Now, if somebody comes up with a video card that's actually larger, we've taken that into account as well. So this set of drive bays right here actually pulls out and can either be mounted next to this other set here or taken aside entirely. So you can see now that this case will support anything that anybody invents, 24-inch cards, whatever. Plenty of space for that. If you come over here, do you want to spin it?
No, that's good.
Okay. You can see the 200 millimeter fan there on the front panel. There's also a 200 millimeter fan up here on the top. So two 200 millimeter fans. Now the other thing that we've done on the top here is you can see it's laid out so that it'll support a dual 120 radiator as well by taking out this fan, putting the radiator inside, and then mounting two 120s on top. So for water cooling setups, that will all fit in, which is very unusual for a mid-tower case. Also inside the case, we've got our same, full black interior, routing grommets and so forth that are so popular on our 800T. So it allows you to do an extremely clean system build. Moving to the front. At the fan input, and this is a prototype case. The fit and finish will be a little cleaner than this, but you can see the dust filter comes off, so a very easy access to the dust filter. Fan controller on the top that hooks up to 4 fans to control the speed of the fans. 4 USB ports on this side. This is eSATA on the prototype. It'll actually be USB 3.0 on the production unit, and FireWire and sound and so forth. So the usual things that you'd expect on the front panel. Moving to the other side, I'll take this off. The other feature that we've incorporated from the 800D is we've left a very wide plenum here for cable routing, so plenty of room to route your cables, still have airflow, have a very clean design. That's something that our users really like. Again, the removable back panel to give you access to the CPU socket for mounting the mounting plates for the coolers. Moving to the back, you can see there are eight PCI slots, a 120 millimeter exhaust fan on the back, water cooling grommets. So you can see it's really quite a full feature design for a mid-tower case. The other thing that I'll point out, and I'll have to put down the microphone to do this, but we know that cases of this type are very often used for gaming, so we've made it very easy to transport. So these are actually structural members here. You won't pull the panels off when you pick it up, so I can pick it up just by the ends and carry it. It's very easy to move around, and it won't come apart. So that's actually a design feature of the case. So that's pretty much a good summary. This will be available late this summer, sort of in the back to school time frame. We expect the street price on this to be about $149. So that's the Graphite Series 600T. So this is a new series of power supplies that we're launching. It's the Professional Gold series. We have the 1200 watt here. There'll also be a 750 watt and 850 watt in the family. This is definitely the highest performance power supply that has ever come out of Corsair. We think it is quite likely to be a new industry benchmark. we've designed this from the ground up. It's not a platform that anybody else is using. It's something that we've spec'd out. It really borrows more from server power supply technology than it does from desktop. So it's designed from the ground up to be super efficient. It's 80 plus gold plus some. So when we certify something 80 plus gold, we put in enough guard bands so that every supply that a customer buys will meet that spec rather than just the one that we supply to 80 plus. So we're very conservative in how we spec it. The very high efficiency of the supply allows it to be very, very quiet. So this supply will stay down at 24 dB all the way up to 800 plus watts. So it's virtually silent. Definitely the quietest supply that we've ever done. Even when it's running at full output of 1200 watts, it's still less than 32 dB. So very quiet supply. The technologies that's used in it really gives it regulation and low noise and so forth that we think is probably better than anything else in the industry. So we really expect it to be outstanding.
Price availability?
Available later this summer. The street price on this will be roughly $299.
For which wattage?
For a 1200 watt. What we have here is our new Airflow Pro module, which works with our DHX Pro modules. Basically what this does is for some of your older readers who remember our Pro modules that used to show memory activity, this basically does the same thing, but it does it in a different way. The modules themselves have sensors on them that sense activity and temperature, and that's brought to a very small connector on the module that then is connected to the Airflow Pro unit and is displayed as you see here. We're showing right now each of these peak meter displays represents activity on one module, and the ones in the middle are sort of a slow decay peak that shows the maximum level reached, kind of like some stereo equipment. The green LEDs in the center are actually temperature sensing, so these are RGB LEDs that based on the temperature of the modules will display that temperature in color form. So for instance, 20 degrees C, which is cooler than it is now, would be purple. 25 is blue, 30 is green, then it goes up to yellow, orange, and red. Blinking red if you hit 55 degrees C, which we've not yet been able to do in the lab. So right now you can see it's a nice sort of cool green running at about 30 degrees C. If we unplug the fan and let the modules run for a while, they've been heating up to about orange here. So just an indication of what the temperature is. The lights show memory activity. It's a great way, actually, as it was with the Pro modules, to determine if your system is crashed or not. If the lights are moving, something's definitely going on. If they're frozen, it's probably time to reboot. And the other thing is, to be honest with you, it just looks cool. As you look at this system, you can see, I mean, we've put a lot of thought into what the inside of a PC should look like, and we think this is just a nice feature to add to the very nice, clean look that you're able to achieve with our products.